South Sudan is now its own country.
The people of southern Sudan have been waiting for this day for years.
In a little more than a week, the world's newest country seems to be unraveling.
Civil war has torn the world's youngest country apart.
Refugee camps are being overwhelmed by people.
One of the highest displacement crises on the planet.
South Sudan has severe conflict, and to work in the conflict zones is not easy.
Anna Nimiriano's job is to record her country's immeasurable turmoil. As the editor-in-chief of the Juba Monitor, one of only 3 remaining independent publications in South Sudan, Nimiriano covered a 5-year civil war, which has killed close to 400,000 people from fighting, displacement, and staggering famine. All the while, she fights the intense government pressure to censor.
To be the first female editor-in-chief in South Sudan is something very great.
Anna's position is remarkable, standing up for her reporters and really making sure that these very difficult stories are told.
Nimiriano struggled to get the paper printed when oil prices soared and stood undeterred after being pulled from her car and threatened by police.
She's a good leader. She managed to keep the paper going by having a close discussion with people who sometimes pose threat to freedom of expressions.
Most of the media houses, they're closed down, and even journalists, some of them, they left the country because of intimidation.
Despite a constitution that provides for press freedom in theory, in practice, the South Sudanese government has had little patience for its critics, including Anna Nimiriano.
I received death threats several times. One of the times, 5 people came to my office. They were armed, and they're telling me that they're going to kill me.
At least 6 South Sudanese journalists have been murdered, either in the course of their work or in targeted assassinations.
That is the work I'm doing as a journalist. I don't want me to be threatened like that.
Anna is a true hero. She's not only reporting from a country in great conflict, she is one of the few journalists who has chosen voluntarily to stay and pursue her career there.
In 2017, the Juba Monitor began sending the paper to refugee camps in Uganda, where 250,000 have taken shelter from the civil war. A peace deal was signed last September, but it's still been followed by delays and continued fighting.
We want our refugees in the camps to know what is going on in the country. And without media, they will not know. I could not be here if I don't have love to my country. I want people to remember I'm advocating for this country. As a human being, we are not going to stay forever in this world, but at least you have to leave legacy for the coming generations.